If I were to create a video sharing platform, the number one thing I'd focus on is ranking videos by popularity. Now, there's kind of three problems with that. Firstly, how do you know if a video is popular or not? The second is, how do you afford the cost of running this type of service? Because video streaming isn't cheap. And the third problem is, who creates this content? Who creates these popular videos? Now, to address the first thing about popularity, there's sort of two things to look at with a popular video, or what makes a video popular. The first thing is, and how to measure a video's popularity. The first thing is to consider if the user clicked on the video or not. So click-through rate, if they clicked on the video. The second thing is, did the user, when they watch the video, do they watch to the very end? So, for example, this video, it's not going to be an exciting thumbnail, the title is going to be pretty drab, and I'm probably not going to see you to the very end because I'm pretty boring, right? So this is not going to be a popular video. But there'll be other videos out there that are really popular. Now, how do we address the concern about money to be able to afford the cost of paying the service or the servers and the development team and all that sort of stuff? So the key to this is, if your video is popular, if your video site is popular enough, then you have lots of eyes on it, and lots of eyes are good for advertisers because they want to pay you money so they can put their products and sell it to people in your audience or people using your website. So that's how you make money. Now, the third issue is, who creates the content? Obviously, you don't have time to create the content. So what you do is, instead of getting the users just to watch the videos, you also incentivize them to create videos. So, for example, if you get X dollars from advertising, you can split that share with people who provide more views. So this is how you solve those problems. Now, if you're a person who wants to create videos, or you want to make money from the videos that you want to create, you got to make sure your videos are popular. And how do you make your videos popular? You focus on those two metrics. You want the user to click on your video, and you want them to watch to the very end. How do you do that? So, in order to get the person to click onto the video, you've got to focus on having a nice, juicy thumbnail to click on. The second thing is having a really good title. So, making sure the title entices and evokes curiosity. So, you click on that video, and the user's there. Now, that's half the battle. How do you get the user to stay at the very end, or the viewer to stay at the very end of your video? That's where you have very good editing. Editing is obviously offers novel, it's fast-paced. It doesn't make you feel bored like my voice does. It gets you to the very end, and that's how you know if a video is popular. If that video is popular, it's going to get a lot of views. If it gets a lot of views, the people who made the video streaming service are very happy because they're getting a lot of eyes for advertisers, and you're going to be very happy too because you're going to get a lot of money from serving that need. Now, why am I mentioning this? I want to talk about how I want to create YouTube videos. So I've been making YouTube videos for about 2 years without much success. I'm pretty grateful for the level that I'm at. But how I want to make videos now is, I understand there's a game to play, and you've got to play the game very well to do well, but I'm not going to be playing that game. Because I do have a theory that with the best videos on YouTube, they aren't necessarily the best videos for you. Now, when it comes to watch time and click-through rates, that's watching a video to the very end or clicking on a video, the idea is that this appeals to the limbic system. Sure, there's likes and dislike buttons, but I don't think these two things, they're just elevator buttons or lift buttons. And what I mean by lift buttons is that you push them, they give you the illusion of doing something, but they don't do anything behind the scenes. I think how videos get popular is it appeals to our limbic system, our reptilian part of the brain, the watch time and click-through rate. Think about it. When you click on the video and you watch to the very end, you aren't really thinking. It's an unconscious thought. It's like picking between chocolate and a salad. What do you want right now, and what's going to immediately make you feel good? Obviously, it's the chocolate. The salad is a good thing, but you got to consciously think about having the salad because it's better for you in the long term rather than the chocolate, which is good right now. The same as with videos. You want to click on that video right now and watch it to the very end because it's good. And if it's not good, the thumbnail's not good enough, you're not going to click on that video, neither are you going to watch it to the very end if it's boring. So these things appeal to the limbic system. And I think for a lot of people don't have self-control. So you'll start to see the best videos that surface aren't necessarily the ones that have the best content. That's just the best package and delivery. So they have a really good thumbnail, a really good title, and it's really fast-paced to the very end. But you as a viewer don't get much use out of it. The creator doesn't get much use out of it either, other than getting lots of money. And the creativity is sapped out of it too if you're just focusing on these two things. So the reason I want to talk about this is I want to talk about how I want to make videos. And the problem is, if you want to make fast-paced videos, you need to have skill, obviously, which I don't have, but you need to be able to put in a lot of time and effort, and that's something I don't want to do. All I want to do is just hit record, share an idea out there. It might help someone. It may not even be the best idea, it may not even be that useful, but it might help someone. Someone might think about it. It's me kind of having my ideas and sharing it out with the world for it to be criticized, so it helps me grow at the same time. that's kind of what the aim of this YouTube channel is, or all these videos. It's just to create videos just like that, so I can easily put ideas out there without that friction of having to focus on editing, having a good thumbnail and title and all this sort of stuff. So that's why I want to make videos like this, at the expense of entertainment. So the videos, they're not going to have much editing. It's going to be very, very light editing, and the reason I'm going to do the editing is just for creative purposes, just for me to have a bit of fun. It's going to have a fade in the beginning and a fade in the end and some sort of color grading, just for a bit of fun, that's all. But nothing like getting rid of ums and ahs, because it gets to a stage where it's diminishing returns, right? You got to do a lot of effort to get a little reward, and getting rid of all the ums and ahs is just too difficult. Also, I don't believe in using AI to generate content. The content that I'm creating, it's benefiting me as well as you. It benefits me because I've got to think about it and articulate my thoughts and really think about what I'm going to say. So, I don't know. I hope this helps you out. Looking forward to making more videos, and stay focused and talk soon.